What's up, everybody? This is Houston Howell, and today I'm sorry, I don't know where to look towards the, okay, am I looking into your eyes? Today we're going to talk about the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic books. Let's go! Okay, so I'm not going to do a whole history lesson on the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except to say that they were created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Anyway, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird self-published Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles through Mirage Comics. It was their own little publishing company, and it was a hit immediately. A notable thing is that the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all had red bandanas, which in hindsight is kind of stupid because, like, you can't tell who's who. Like, that's Leonardo, he's got the sword, but, like, which one's that? I can't tell because he doesn't have his weapon, and they all look the same. Anyway, but I digress. So when I was a kid, obviously I was big into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I remember going to a comic book store in Maine and seeing these weird black and white Ninja Turtle comics. And I was confused because the Ninja Turtles all had red bandanas and they kind of looked scary to me at the time. Like, why do they look so angry and unfriendly? And the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was more geared towards an adult audience, kind of. You know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the original comics, they cursed, they drank beer, and they were just, they were kind of scary. So what happened was Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird obviously had to take over, like, the Ninja Turtles business side. Like, because they still owned the rights to the Ninja Turtles, despite all the adaptations. So they were not able to draw as much because they were always doing business stuff. They were wearing suits and ties and they were selling Turtles merchandise. You know what I mean? Anyway, the point is that Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird started having all of these guest people come in and they would do their own version of the Ninja Turtles. And to this day, I think that is so freaking cool. So these guests would come in and they would totally give them free reign to do their version of what they thought the Ninja Turtles should be. And this was like a Spunko kind of version. Like, this was like a Ren and Stimpy kind of vibe. I love this cover. This is a kind of a different look for the Ninja Turtles, you know what I mean? And there you go. See, like, each artist that they would bring in would have their own very unique style. This issue is the issue I wanted to talk about. This issue is the whole reason I'm making this video, because this issue haunted me as a kid. Okay, now I know all you nerds are going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe that you opened it out of the packaging. But the truth of the matter is, I got these when I was a kid and I wasn't going to not read them. So they've already been opened. But this comic, they made the Ninja Turtles look super realistic and fucking creepy looking. I remember seeing this comic book as a child and being absolutely puzzled and terrified. Look at this. And this crow character they had here in this comic, this one image has stuck with me throughout my entire life. This image right here of that fucking crow, this like death crow that's taunting Raphael. Look at that. How badass is that? Like, I would love to see this as a movie, as an animated movie or a live action movie. This version of the Ninja Turtles is just beyond. And, even after it became a cartoon show and a movie and everything, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird still owned the rights. So they could do whatever they wanted in these comics, in these original comics, even after the cartoon was a hit. So they just did what they wanted, and I respect that. And, yeah, if you can find these, I would love to own all of them at one point. But,